Hello, it's Barry, and you're watching Barry and the PI. Well, it's another beautiful day out today. Sun shining. It's a little cloudy at times, but partly cloudy. The waterfall here is cleaned out and working fine. And might have cut my hair again this morning. So I look pretty good. So uh, everything's going good here. If you're going to come here, this is a good time to come to the Philippines, to be in the Philippines. Say it's not as much rain. We got a little bit yesterday, just a light rain, and for just a few minutes. And then the other day we got a little heavier rain for a few minutes. But it's Sunday, it's cool, the breezes are cool up here. If you're going to move here, you might consider that where you're going to live. That's something we did. We'd been here before, over 20 years ago, and I knew it was a lot cooler up here than, say, in Manila or Angeles City or some of the other places around. That's because we got sea right over that way, about 10 miles. And we've got another one over by the Tangas, that way, south. So we get ocean breezes pretty much year round. And so you might consider that. Now, yeah, the property values are higher the closer you get to Lake Taal and the volcano. But you can look around, and there's a lot of gated communities around here. Some of them are a little more expensive than others. But you look around, we chose this place. It's not a guarded, gated community or anything like that. It's just the land, and as you can see, we have a lot of variety of plants all around here. And that's what attracted me to this place. I mean, we looked at gated communities just for security reasons, and their prices were high, just for a lot, and then you gotta have a house built on that lot, and lots are usually much smaller than what we've got here. We've got 1,000 square meters. I don't know what that is in feet, but it's a pretty good sized yard. We've got 3 air conditioners in the house, one for each bedroom and one for the maybe living area. And we hardly ever turn them on. Usually we've got nice breezes coming through. We keep the windows open a lot, and it stays cool. Night times it's really nice. It's nice and cool. So we don't even use the air conditioner at night. Maybe when my brother or nephew comes to visit, they might want to turn on that air conditioner, but to me it's just perfect. Some things that you might need to know is if you plan on living here permanently, or at least for many years. You can get the 9A permanent resident visa if you're married to a Filipina, and you can get the RSSD, which is has a lot more privileges to it. Now those are several different types. I got the courtesy to use one where I had just showed them my military records, and that was acceptable. And I only had to put down $1,500 into a special account, and that account draws interest rates on it. But some of them go up to you have to put down like 20,000 or something, and that I didn't want to do. So I got the one that allowed me, because of my military service, that allowed me to get that particular RSSV. And I'd say we rented a condo in Manila when we first got here, and that was so we could do all the requirements and stuff of the visa. You have to go to the hospital and get a physical checkup. You have to go to MBI and get your fingerprints and law enforcement clearance from the U.S. But they said, he looked at me and said, "No, you don't have to do that. You're old." Well, thanks. That was one thing I didn't have to do. So going around to all the different agencies and getting that stuff done takes a lot of time, because you're in Manila and the traffic is crazy in Manila. And so that's the best. Yeah, I think you have to be 50 years old to get that, but I'm not certain of that. So just call the Philippine Retirement Authority and get all the information from them. And so maybe you can find you one visa, one of the categories in that program that you would fit with you, and do that. So that's I would think I need to call them and find out if I'm supposed to pay a yearly fee or something like that. We've been here 3 years and haven't had to do anything yet. So, and then there are areas in the Philippines that are cooler than other areas. The higher you go, the cooler it's going to be. Baguio is a cool place north of Manila. The Tagaytay and areas around there are pretty cool. So that's something for you to consider if you're planning on moving here permanently. And you can get, buy land if you're married to a Filipina. So that's something to consider. We own this land outright. I don't have a monthly payment or anything. I have to pay insurance once a year. taxes. I haven't seen a tax notice lately, and Mida pretty much handles the budget anyway. I put the money into the bank, and she takes it out. But I trust her, and she's doing right with everything. So, and this is a great area to live in. Up along where we go back over here to the Lake Taal, there's lots of restaurants and hotels and stuff like that. So there's a lot of places to go eat around here. Even in this area, there's some good places to go and get some food. I go our Mida shops at the SRRV supermarket, because they have a lot of American products that I like. And but for her food, she usually goes to the wet market or goes to S&M or Robinson and buys her food. But to me, the meats in the wet markets are too tough. They're not tender. They're not USDA prime, let's say that. So I myself I'm trying to find a good place I can get a good brisket, because I got a smoker in the back on our back deck, and I'd like to smoke me a brisket for about 15 hours, and that'll be really good. And let's see, anything else I hadn't covered for a while. As I say, we like it here. One of the reasons why Mida likes it here is because her family's just a few miles down the street in Alfonso. Our daughter and son-in-law and 2 grandkids, and they come over quite often. We'd set up a redneck swimming pool or hot tub here, and the kids get in and have a good time. So she's happy about that. Her sister and other members of her family are in Dasmariñas and Manila, and so they can come over here. And we've got one niece that lives in Batangas, so it's fairly easy for her to get over and visit with us. So we have company here quite a bit, and occasionally we throw parties, and lots of locals and family all come to that. We set up big covers, like tent covers, and I usually cook some ribs, and they'll cook some Filipino food, lumpia, which I like lumpia. So, see, hey! Yeah, see, good dog. Butter's here wanting something, wanting petting. So that's about it from here. Y'all, all of you, take good care of yourself. Stay safe. Be kind to others. And we'll see you maybe tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.